Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, king of Aedirn by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
And you are?
A friend to non-humans. I have an offer.
Speak quickly and to the point. The Arrakis will soon return, and I'd rather know all before then.
I can add several more heads to this one. Each crowned.
Go on.
Foltest to start with. I barely escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails. And the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in the killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his neck. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
자, 이렇게 해서 플로그를 마무리하고 본격적으로 1장 챕터 1에 돌입하게 됩니다.
Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
가봅시다.
Come on already.
잠깐만, 아이템 좀 챙겨가고 그 다음에 옷도 좀... 나 갈가마기 옷이 있었을 텐데? 여기 있다. 갈가마기 갑옷. 훨씬 좋죠 이게. 일단 원거리 무기 챙겨주고, 무기 기사 르메, 이건 창이 아니거든요. 녹슨 강철검. 지금 들고 있는 강철검은 디에블이라는 검이고요. 테메리아 검으로 교체해 줍시다. 그 다음에 은검은 에어론다이트를 들고 있네. 이것도 그건가 보다. 나 위쳐 1에서 얻었던 검이 그대로 적용이 되어 있는 것 같아요. 이 디에블도 보니까 그러네요. 위쳐 1 저장 파일이 이렇게 계속 이어지는가 보다. 재밌네. 장갑은 에픽이 낫겠죠. 두꺼운 바지도 마법사의 바지보다 지금 두꺼운 가죽 바지가 더 좋은 것 같은데. 블루 스트라이프 전투 재킷도 좋긴 좋아요. 특수 효과들이 있는데 기본적인 방어도가 아무래도 이 갈가마기 갑옷이 더 높으니까 이걸로 가겠습니다. 가죽 재킷도 있네. 오케이. 넣어주고, 열사통도 넣어주고. 용에 관하여. 아, 이것도 읽어줘야 되는구나. 괴물에 대한 지식을 습득했습니다. 이게 이제 아까 프롤로그에서 신참이 줬던 그거죠. 기름에 살짝 튀긴 이 괴수의 꼬리는 진미 중에 진미로 알려져 있다고 하는군요. 이런 것들이 있고요. 그 다음에 지금 재능도 올려줘야 되거든요. 검술 지금 다 잠겨있네. 얘를 먼저, 기초훈련을 먼저 채워줘야 되나보다. 그럼 요걸 일단은 모든 방향의 공격을 막을 수 있는 능력을 개방합니다. 요게 제일 기초가 되는 게 돼야 될 것 같고, 단검 투척 능력, 체력 플러스 1, 화살 되돌리기 능력을 개방합니다. 어떻게 이걸 쓰는 거지? 막기를 하고 있으면 쓰여지나? 위쳐스 1처럼? 인내심. 오케이. 요렇게 일단은 세팅을 해보고 움직여보죠.
Water's cold as hell. Come on, Witcher.
오케이, 알았어. 이제 갈게. 일로 가면 돼? 갑시다.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants are being held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
Yorveth rules the forest.
위쳐 은검 아이템을 도식을 얻었네. 얻은 김에 한번 읽어줄까요? 아, 그냥 들고 있는 걸로 되는구나. 이걸 만들려면은 은광석 2개가 지금 더 필요하네요. 나머지는 다 있고 위쳐의 은검 10에서 17. 지금 에어론다이트가 11에서 18. 이게 더 좋네. 허허.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorveth, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that.
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
엘프의 냄새? 약초는 못 참지. 저기 있다.
That's
Vernon Roach, Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorveth, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One Dwan less.
드원은 인간이란 말입니다. 오,
Where's your
잠깐만.
unit? Dispersed by a raiding party?
They're
시간제한이
exactly
있었네.
where they should be. I assure you, no humans can surprise the Scoia'tael.
언제부터 스콰이어텔이 인간 암살자를 구하게 된 거지?
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no Dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
왕의 암살자를 잡으려고 여기 왔다.
The Kingslayer's among you. We've come for him.
Then our interests collide. The Kingslayer is under my protection, and I'll not hand over a guest.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Starley!
에헤이.
Ah!
Stars carry one wart.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you all right?
Lovely.
왜 이래?
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close.
What's happening?
왜 그러지?
Triss
왜
is
갑자기
spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
플롯삼까지. 놈들이 근처에 오면 상대하면 되겠네요.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour.
여기구나. 여기 근처에 왔구나.
No exist.
I'm really sick.
뒤에서 오나? 앞에서 오나?
At least I'll die holding a lovely ass.
앞에서 온다.
Not mine. I'll hold the spell.
Come on, let's go. Are you alright?
Yes. Fine.
Sons of bitches.
잘 가라.
What's happening? All I see are your boots.
Where the hell is that trading post? Starting to think.
던졌어.
Wait. Barrier's waiting. Triss,
Be quick!
give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
어디? 어디 있는데? 나만 안 보여. 저 위에는 어쩔 수 없어. 나 못 죽여.
Scoia'tael attacking! Alarm! Squirrel!
내려와, 내려와.
There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
저기 있다. 빨리 가자. 어딜? 잘 가라. 거의 다 왔다.
You know each other?
Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a Witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spice merchant.
버널로치 방금 자기가 닐프가드 황제라고 소개했어. 물론 향신료 상인이라는 말을 했지만 이름은 닐프가드 황제 이름이었죠. 레벨업했다. 잠깐만 기다려봐요 여러분. 이것만 올려주고 갑시다. 어디로 가야 돼? 퀘스트 완료. 사형 집행을 보기 위해 마을 광장으로 가자.
Shut it yourself. Gusting ale and lollygagging, that's all Laredo's good at.
Hey, it's a Witcher!
광장으로
It's true what they say.
I think the stew's ready.
맵으로 볼 수 있나? 아 이렇게 뜨는구나. 내가 어디야? 내가 어디 있어? 내가 여기 있구나. 확대를 이렇게 해서 이렇게 볼 수 있군요. 오케이. 그럼 여기를 일지로 체크를 하면 아 맵에 보이는구나. 일로 가면 되네요.
I see you at the hanging, friend.
여기 못 여나? 됐다. 여기다.
Zoltan,
저거 단델라연 아니냐?
My informer.
Just great.
What's the plan?
we improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
잔델라이언과 졸탄을 풀어줄 졸탄도 있었어? 방법을 찾아보자. 뭘 할 수 있나? 게롤트가 여기서?
Don't catch ya. Step back, White One.
무슨 일이오?
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
아,
What?
이건 좀
The
말이 좀.
sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
이게 공정한 판결입니까?
Are you serious? Listen here, people. Is profligacy now a punishable offense in the free kingdom of Temeria? Or are we in Nilfgaard?
Piss off, freak! Or you'll have me to deal with. Think of the common folk, you're spoiling their fun.
Well, freak he may be, but he speaks true. Debauchery's one of my favourite pastimes, but I don't want a noose placed around my neck for pursuing it.
The soldier boys paid us a visit or two, though we didn't have much fun.
Away with you, Margot! Go back to your brothel.
Time to go? Fine. But hear this, people. He sure liked to parade about, but his willy wouldn't come to attention. Ha!
Stop the execution.
Shut your trap. The singer's to hang and he will hang. This is a decent town. Whores and witches notwithstanding.
Watch your words, guardsman! I don't know witches, but Margot's a decent woman!
Shut it, all of you! Or I'll not vouch for what I'll do.
Thinks he's tough, showing off his balls. Don't fret, people. I've seen the rot on them.
너도 발탕한
I'm
놈이구만.
warning you for the last time, Margot!
You wouldn't hit a lady.
You're no lady! Look at
결투인가?
Toying with them.
결투다. S D.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant?
들어와. A
Freak! Want to squirm with the
W냐?
others?
D. 아, A.
Come on up! Got room for one more deviant?
가자.
Look at that! Assaulted an officer!
와. 위치 3에서 왜 이런 결투를로 유지를 안 했지? 아쉽네. 하나는 죽었다. 두 번째도 죽을 것 같아. 이리 와. 졸탄 기다려. 내가 도와줄게. D S D D S. 이게 훨씬 재밌는데? 형편없군. 아, 위쳐 3도 이런 시스템으로 결투했으면 훨씬 재밌었겠다.
What the hell is going on here?
오, 얘가
I
누구지?
said, what the arse fuck is going on?
I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover.
A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword.
쥐지도
Our
않았다, 이거.
scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
문제를 일으키고 싶진 않소.
Your people started it. Short fuses, some of them.
What do I care? They started, but you finished.
I had to defend my friends. Will you release them?
Terrible choice of friends, Witcher. I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking.
아이고, 거봐.
I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
돈?
Give me a minute, Witcher. Listen here. You may have heard rumours of the tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam's streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
단델라이언과 졸탄 자유인가 이제.
What about them? They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, and they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you a get out. Thank you.
졸탄도
Time
꽤
to hit the
졸탄
tavern.
쓰였군.
Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
부당한 제의. 저녁에 로레도의 저택으로 하자. 저 친구 이름이 로레도였군요. 동료가 넷이나서 생겼네요. 공구 게시판 여기도 있구나. 공구 게시판은 돈을 벌 수 있는 기회를 제공하는 좋은 소식통입니다. 게시판으로 걸어가서 버튼을 누르면 위치에 도움이 필요한 자가 있는지 알아볼 수 있죠. 오, 엔드르가 퇴치 의뢰. 이 엔드르가가 저기가 키우는 애일 건데, 이오베스가. 괴물 토벌에 현상금을 걸었군요. 가져갑시다. 네커 퇴치 의뢰. 네커도 우리 이오베스가 잡고 있는 걸 본 적이 있죠, 앞서서. 이것도 네커 퇴치. 드미트리 면죄 공고. 도적 드미트리가 죄를 뉘우쳤고 자신이 저지른 범법 행위의 사면을 구한다. 아, 로레도도 허락을 했다고 하는데, 아, 그냥 이건 공고구나. 트롤 퇴치 의뢰. 이건 이제 의뢰고요. 트롤과 엔드레가, 그 다음에 네커 퇴치 의뢰가 지금 있네요. 무너진 에덴 국경의 무너진 다리 근처를 어슬렁거리는 타락한 트롤이 있다고 하네요. 여기 이발사 있다. 머리도 할 수 있나보다. 위쳐2에서도 트롤이 문제야. 자, 그러면은 우리가 메인 퀘스트를 하기에 앞서서 요 서브 퀘스트를 지금 할 수 있는 것 같은데, 봅시다. 프롤로그는 끝났고 요건 완성했고, 아마도 요 부당한 제의 퀘스트를 하다보면 자연스럽게 만나지 않을까 싶긴 해요. 일단은 요걸로 가보죠. 요걸로 가서 여기 부당한 제의 요 퀘스트를 진행해보도록 하겠습니다. 근데 일단 지금 우리 친구들이 다 일로 갔거든요. 여기 한번 들어가보고. 다들 여기서 한 잔씩 하고 있구만. 밑으로.
Welcome.
반가워요.
Just don't start any brawls. Peace and quiet. Get it?
Of course.
I've got my eye on you.
거래합시다. 뭘 갖고 있죠? 감자, 물고기, 사과, 폐물들이네. 다. 내가 뭐 팔 거 없나? 가죽 재킷 이런 거 팔 수 있는데. 얼마 있으시지? 오케이, 이렇게. 끝. 오케이, 물건 많이 팔았다. 거래합시다. 이분은 뭘 파나? 이분도 폐물만 파네. 나 꼈어. 어떡하냐? 꼈다. 됐다. 오우, 큰일 날 뻔.
You look strong. Care for a little contest?
오, 팔씨름이라는 게 있나 본데? 돈은 무조건 만땅으로. 쉬우니까. 해봅시다. 표시를 노란 막대 안에 두십시오. 어떻게 두는데? 어떻게 두는 건데? 어떻게 하는 건데? 내가 이길 거야? 나 아무것도 안 했는데?
Too strong for me. Here's what you're owed. You ought to give Wiry Wilkes a shot.
철사 윌크스랑 붙어보라고? 한판 붙자 플러스3 철사 윌크스를 80을 먹이자. 이 녀석이네요. 근데 그 전에 잠깐만 우리 저기 좀 보자. 방금 어떻게 하는 거였지? 튜토리얼 같은 거 없나? 어떻게 하는지를 전혀 모르겠는데? 여기 있다 튜토리얼. 전투 아니고 팔씨름. 팔씨름에 대해서는 튜토리얼이 없는데? 오, 아주 당황스럽군. 플롯삼 숲이 있네요. 여기가 이제 이오베스가 있는 곳이고, 플롯삼은 항구이자 교역소라고 하네요. 폰타르강 북쪽 항로를 끼고 위치하고 있고, 강의 이름과 동일한 그 계곡에서 접근하기 여간 까다롭지 않은 숲지대에 자리를 잡았다고 하네요. 여러 갈래의 무역로가 이 지점을 교차하며 테메리아 에던 국경선이 바로 코앞인 플롯삼이 되겠습니다. 플롯삼은 현재 테메리아에 속한 영토이고, 소규모의 주둔군이 이 지역에 해적대나 스코야텔, 주변의 숲에 서식하는 각종 괴물들로부터 마을을 보호하고 있다고 하네요. 자, 일단 우리 철의 윌크스 이 친구가 붙어봅시다.
You'll not have an easy time with me.
어떻게 하는지도 모르겠는데 이거? 일단 돈 걸어. 어떻게 하는 건데? 내가 어떻게 하는지 진짜 전혀 모르겠어. 그냥 운인 것 같아 이거. 이런 거도 그냥 운인데 이거. 이게 지나? 어디로 가는 거야? 지겠는데? 이겼어. 이긴 거야?
Strongman you are.
이거 어떻게 하는지 전혀
Here's your
모르겠어.
coin. You should take on Big Max.
빅맥스랑 싸우라고? 이긴 상대가 둘이 더 필요하네요. 빅맥스는 누구야? 빅맥스가 너냐?
You're a strong lad, but I'm no wimp either. Wanna take me on?
가봅시다. 일단 해볼게요. 오, 벌써 1000오렌이나 모았네. 진짜 어떻게 하는지 1도 모르겠다. 안무 버튼이나 눌러보자. 이겼어. 나 아무것도 안 했어.
By Veo Patis's balls, you're strong. You're winnings. There's someone else.
돈 받는 게임 같은데.
No one's beaten him yet.
Who?
Bartholomew Bargy. You'll find him in the village.
바르톨로뮤. 바지. 바르톨로뮤 바지가 누군데요? 워해머. 메이칼. 얘는 트리스. 맵으로 봅시다. 바르톨로뮤 바지의 위치는 표시가 안 되네요. 오케이, 일단 알겠어요.
Say something. Or did you just?
잘 지내고 있어?
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions, and I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me.
기억이 돌아오는 것 같아.
The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. The angry mob murdering non-humans. young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
트리스도 지금 뭔가를 아직 얘기를 안 했죠, 전부. 얘 술 마셔서 잠들었네, 얘들.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you and your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
천천히 얘기해줄게. 기다려봐.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbalt and Count Merivale, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
분위기를 좀 식혀줄 마법사도 없었나?
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimball would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
적어도 결론은 본 건가?
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No. It ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
그래, 그만하면 됐어.
I think I've heard enough about politics.
왕은 말이지. 농 얘기도 해줘야지.
The dragon. Well, the dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the Lavalettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure.
확실히 용이 조금 그 버널루치 쪽, 그냥 폴테스트 쪽을 집중 공격화했던 것 같기는 해요, 정황상. 그래서 누군가가 조종했을 가능성도 없진 않다.
No wedding, Zoltan.
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be pop-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakows, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
You were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
you could have held a pin drop. Old Brecon grows and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
"Eat," Breckenrick says, then proceeded to slurp 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
와, 대화가 계속 이어지네. 재밌네. 계속 들어봅시다. 단델라이언, 넌 또 언제부터 로치의 졸개가 된 거냐?
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
대략이래.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Even
번역
me,
잘했다.
Geralt. You play the spy a bit, get bored and drop it. You know how he is.
넌 졸탄 또 스코야테를 가담했다면서?
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
그래? 알았어. 왕은 말이지. 이제 내 얘기를 해주지.
Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute. What were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yorvith's Scoia'tael were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
마법을 쓰고 있다고? 와, 이거 뭐야? 도망쳐! 안 돼! 그러네. 마법을 누가 쓰네? 마법사다. 누구지? 필리파?
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish.
아,
The
필리파가
beast
왔나 보다,
near
그럼.
pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
아니, 그러니까 살아있잖아, 지금. 안 그러면 죽였을 거 아니야.
Sozek's alive, and nowhere near the depths. The monsters vanished without a trace.
You best take her seriously, lest you vanish without a trace.
자, 알았어. 일단 그 얘기 좀...
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairon,
케이런?
Kairon?
the monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
아, 진짜 니네들이 직접 싸울 거야?
And which of you is ready to help the sorceress fight the beast?
Why us? Huge it is. Big as a mountain.
Then why get angry at someone who's willing?
Well, 'cause...
We'll tend to the Kairon, the sorceress or I. Maybe we'll do it together. We'll draw it away from the port beforehand, so as not to endanger the likes of you.
Well, I hope you succeed. I've no preference for who does it, witch or witcher. Just kill the whoreson and the whole town will be grateful.
그럼 꺼져.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
약간 강제적으로 가담한 느낌인데.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tanseville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sheila de Tanserville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir is a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Marigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species, to throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humour seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt, you saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witches' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
오호, K런 퀘스트가 또 하나 생겨버렸네. 퀘스트가 많아. 아주 좋아. 이걸 보기 전에 일단 인물부터 좀 봅시다. 에치베리 백작, 이거는 프롤로그에 나왔던 친구고, 얘가 아서 테일러스, 얘도 프롤로그에 나왔고, 우리가 아까 나탈리스라는 인물에 대해서 이야기를 잠깐 했었죠. 그 친구가 여기 아마 추가가 됐을 텐데, 여기 있다. 존 나탈리스. 요즘 아직 얼굴을 본 적은 없어서 인물 얼굴은 표시가 안 돼 있네요. 요즘 만나는 사람마다 닐프가드 전쟁에 참여하지 않는 자가 없더군. 시대가 시대이니만큼 당연한 일이겠지. 허나 그 전투에서 혁혁한 공을 세웠던 인사들을 잊으면 안 돼. 테메리아의 장군 존 나탈리스가 바로 그런 사람이야. 브레나 전투에서 북부 왕국 연합을 통솔한 총사령관이었던 그는 2배가 넘는 적군의 전력에 달한 것 없이 용맹하게 싸웠으며 또한 현명하게 진두지휘를 한 인물이야 라고 하네요. 그래서 칭송을 받았고, 현재는 폴테스 왕이 서거한 이후에 섭정 자격으로 일시남아 국정을 맡고 있다고 하는군요. 나가려는 게 아니었는데. 자, 그렇게 해서 나탈리스에 대한 정보를 좀 확인을 했고요. K런 퀘스트가 지금 갱신됐어요. 이 플롯삼 나중에 누구냐? 나중에 바르톨로메 바지를 만나러 가면 됐고, 로빈든 마을에 살고 있구나. 바르톨로메 바지는. 그러면 우리가 플롯삼에서는 이미 사우르드라고는 다 싸운 거네요. 자, 그렇다고 그럼 나중에 로빈든 마을에 가서 확인해 보도록 하고, 이젠 K런입니다. 소설스든이란 신장 대신 돌이 박힌 여자들이기 때문에 뭘 해도 친절하게 하는 법이 없지. 역시나 쉴라 드탄자빌라는 소설리스였죠. 방금 만났던 친구가. 자기 할 말만 다 하고 계약의 보수 문제가 해결되기 전까진 손가락 하나 까딱하지 않으려고 하는 말이야. 원체 요령이 없는 위쳐인지라 이런 일까지 하고 싶진 않았지만 소서리스가 손가락을 까딱한다는 건 상당한 도움인지라 어쩔 수 없었어. 더군다나 그게 거대한 괴물의 퇴치와 연관된 일라면 그래서 하는 수 없이 우리의 주인공은 부둣가의 상인들과 흥정을 하러 갔어. 부둣가의 상인들과 대화를 하자.
You free?
No, working my arse off like a steak.
부둣가 상인들을 이 아래로 갔어야 됐나? 아닌데? 어디로 가야 되나? 부둣가의 상인 너냐? 여기 계신 것 같은데 이분이구만.
What do you want?
Heard you have a problem.
Ah, if only we had just one. Highways washed out, forests full of bandits, a river beast blocks the port, and tolls at a rise.
Can't help with the tolls, but the monster's a possibility.
A sorceress said the same, but we've yet to see any results.
She's asked me to work with her.
And who's to pay your wage?
That's what I'm here to discuss.
The sorceress was to manage alone. You can split that reward if you wish.
보수를 2배로 올려주면 일을 하겠어.
Well, we're managing it together now, so as I see it, you should double the reward.
You jest!
안 그럼 안 한다. 평생 플로삼에 살기 싫으면 그때 날 찾아오지.
Have it your way. But if the sorceress fails, you'll be stuck here with your goods till winter. Your losses would be far higher than the cost of hiring me. See you.
Wait a minute there. No need to get cross. Time is coin. I understand that very well. If your participation will expedite the matter, so be it. We'll add 2 fistfuls of orans, though our pouches will be empty.
순금을 주시지.
A contract like that requires preparations. Costly preparations.
You want an advance? I've but a handful of orans now, though it should buy you plenty of drink and a few hours of ploughing.
I was thinking of the potions we'll need. Now tell me what you know about the beast.
You're the Witcher, damn it! I've no knowledge of these things.
Who could tell me more?
That ploughing elf, Cedric, most probably. He's supposed to know all about monsters.
Where can I find him?
In the village, outside the walls. Now leave me be.
성 밖의 마을이라고? 좋아. 일단 세드릭한테서 정보를 얻을 수 있다는 것까지 알아냈죠. 성 밖의 마을에 가면은 세드릭을 볼 수 있다고 하는데 성 밖의 마을이 어딘데? 일단 흥정은 성공했어요.
Well, well, I had an inkling and it didn't disappoint me. It was a long voyage to this cesspit, but it's about to make sense. Voltest's killer, live and in person. How are you? Happy and healthy?
Can't complain.
I am delighted, really. But you see, it's a long way back to Vasima, and I'd rather not dawdle. I lost a load of time looking for you.
No reason to waste any more talking then. Bon voyage.
Listen, Jester. You're worth more to me alive, but if need be, I will take you back as a corpse. You choose.
All right. Give it a shot.
Drop your sword and put your hands together, or I'll not vouch for what...
Shut up. Go ahead. Try to kill me.
He's worth a bundle! Don't fuck this up!
불러주고. 잘 가시게. 이근이로 바꿔줘야겠다. 오, 이런 이벤트도 있구나. 칼은 넣어주도록 하죠. 오, 수배령이 내려진 상황인가봐요. 아무래도 이오베스.
A fine mess you have here.
플롯삼 마을
Stealing
광장.
bread from the mouths of honest craftsmen.
Elves wandering among decent folk.
The Commandant will deal with them just as soon as he's dealt with the Scoia'tael.
Laredo catch Yorvith. The sky will sooner rain anchovies.
Don't badmouth the Commandant! He's a decent man and a patriot.
I don't deny that, but he could perform his patriotic duties more vigorously.
이런 대화들도 위쳐 3처럼 볼 수 있네요.
Everything all right?
Greetings. Certainly. You're welcome to. I'm Fioravanti, a merchant. Not to be nosy, but weren't you hired to kill the Kairan? I've had my fill of this place, and I'll be glad when the blockade is finally lifted.
Laredo won't let you traders out until it suits him. Seems he needs you here for some reason.
What's that supposed to mean, damn it? Is he organizing some international trade fair? I'm a subject of King Demavend, and I tell you...
Demavend's dead.
Ah.
Now, if you don't mind, can we get down to business?
여기 뭐 살 게 있나? 아, 이런 거 뭐 사줘야 되는 라파스탱이야. 이거 좋은 거 아닌가? 이거 하나 사주자. 벼락 하나 사주고. 제조법 가지고 있으면 좋으니까.
Youngsters screaming in data and the old man yawning at night. And how do you find it?
죽었어. 게시물 확인했고. 약재상이다.
Welcome to my modest shop.
What do you deal in?
All kinds of incense mainly. For meditation, rejuvenation, cooking, making medicine, rituals, whatever you require.
한여름의 제식? 후행 표식을 향상시키는 신전에 관한 정보가 담긴 책이다. 사주자. 요런 거를 사줘야겠구만. 이만 가보겠네. 이렇게 한 다음에 그러면은 이걸 읽어서 저기 할 수 있나? 위쳐 1처럼? 그건 또 아닌 것 같네. 어디로 가야 되나 그럼 이제? 나가진다. 여긴가? 아, 이거 훈련장이구나. 파밍할 것 없네. 밖으로 나왔다.
Where might you be going?
What kind of question is that? Anyway, know where I can find an elf named Cedric?
Don't get involved in this.
왜지? 상인들이 꽤 많은 돈을 걸어놨던데.
The merchants are paying good money for killing the beast.
Coin is never the most important thing.
Maybe, but it's still pretty useful.
I don't trust her.
Sheila? Why not?
She's a powerful sorceress. Dangerous to her foes, even more dangerous to her friends.
I know you don't like her. Any specific reason?
I'm just trying to warn you.
Thanks. I guess I'll have to ask her.
How?
We're going hunting together, right after I find Cedric.
Well, then let's go see him. He should be at the top of his observation tower.
트리스가 내가 있는 곳을 어떻게 알고 딱 맞춰서 왔지? 오돌란. 여기가 외곽이었군요. 세드릭이 타워 위에 있다고 하는데 느낌표도 있는데 일로 올라가는구나. 이쪽이구나. 야, 잘 만들었다. 위쳐2 나쁘지 않은 느낌이. 감성이 있어.
In Belk. It'll be nearly a year now.
Morrill would delight in a day like this, Sir Heron. Enjoy the memory of her. Don't wallow in the longing.
I try. I do. But I cannot believe all the bad blood this disappearance has bred.
Don't let other Shay poison your memory of her. Hatred is but an outlet for helplessness.
Thank you, Cedric. Vafael.
Vafael.
뭐야, 나하고 얘기해줘.
Welcome.
Are you Cedric?
Who asks?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, the Witcher. And?
Triss Marigold.
Lovely scent, Triss.
Cedric, look at me.
What do you want, Geralt of Rivia?
물어볼 게 너무 많아. 자, 일단은 당신 누구? 여기서 무슨 일을 하지?
Who exactly are you?
One who warns humans against the dangers that lurk in the forest.
Care to clarify?
I am old, even for an elf. Yet the forest is older. I've lived in it for years and understand it, though it's nothing I can explain. At times I make mistakes and people don't come home.
So you help humans?
I just know if it's safe to venture beyond the gates or not.
좋은 사람인데? 당신 혹시 취했나?
Maybe I'll come back when you're sober.
You witches live a long life. You may indeed get to see that day.
혹시 스코이아텔의 목표가 뭔지 알고 있나?
What are the Scoia'tael fighting for?
Do you ask about the old ones, who hoped to restore our race to its previous glory? Or about the young ones, who fight for survival and out of suicidal revenge?
Yorvith's warriors. Which mold do they fit?
They believe they are still independent, and that there is but one just way to view their cause. In truth, however, they're but a shadow of the Enshe's former glory. They cling to delusions to the very moment when a sword or a noose ends their life, or until they realize the truth themselves, which is, I believe, the worst.
모릴은 누구지?
The elf woman you were talking about. How did she disappear?
Saharim believes the forest took her.
What do you believe?
Moril simply vanished, almost a year ago now. Some say she was too beautiful, and Dwan must have harmed her.
You believe that?
If I have no evidence before me, I try to trust my feelings. And they tell me the forest did not take her.
Why would you keep that from Saharim?
Because it's meaningless. Perhaps she was murdered, perhaps she departed on her own, never to return. She's gone, and neither I nor Saharim can reverse that.
나는 괴물 사냥꾼이야.
I'm looking to hunt in this area, and I could use some advice.
I'm no witcher. I set traps, snares, try to keep neckers away from Lobinden, that's all.
I'm aiming a little higher than Neckers.
The old man? Meaning the Karen? Finally, Laredo's splurged. Listen, I'm not one to teach your grandmother to suck eggs. You witchers know your work. But if you pay me, I can prepare a useful trap.
What kind of trap?
Puncturing trap, immobilizing trap, even decoys to pull monsters into an ambush. Whatever you like. Since I can easily finish off an ensnared Necker, it should be child's play for you.
아이템을 제작해줘. 은광석이. 정말. 이걸 제작해달라는 얘긴가 보네. 이거 말고 나는 방금 그 덧 만들어달라는 줄 알았네. 이건 아니고 이거 내 얘기 아직 안 끝났어. 자, 위쳐가 할 만한 일은 또 없을까?
I need to make a few ones. You wouldn't happen to have a job for a witcher, would you?
There's never a shortage of work for a witcher in this forest. It's positively teeming with beasts. Though I'm not surprised they come here in droves.
Know why that is?
Cursed places attract all sorts of scum, like dung attracts flies. There was once a great house in the clearing. They locked up lunatics there. During the war with Nilfgaard, it was razed in a fire. The lunatics broiled in their cells. The ruins remain cursed to this day. 2 daredevils went off to explore the ruins recently. They haven't been seen since.
A great house, you say. Tell me more about the building itself.
It was an old manor house that was converted into a mental institution. There was no shortage of lunatics in wartime. They just kept coming. Reverend Mercey locked them up in there and looked after them. If you find the 2 people lost in the ruins of the mental asylum, you stand to be handsomely rewarded. By them or their families.
해봄직하군.
No harm in trying.
퀘스트 받았다. 광기의 마수에서 폐허가 된 병원을 찾자. 와, 퀘스트가 몇 개야 벌써. 케이런이라는 큰 퀘스트를 사이에 두고 벌써 하나 둘 셋 넷 5개의 퀘스트가 추가가 됐네요. 자, 그러면은 케이런 얘기도 해봐야죠. 케이런을 잡을 생각인데 좀 도와주겠어?
I aim to kill the Karen. Heard you might be able to help.
That depends on the sort of aid you seek.
I need information.
We should have killed it years ago. Now I don't know. The beast has become too large for the riverbed, and it has strange growths on its tentacles, extremely thick skin. Previously, it inhabited a swamp along one of the Pontar's tributaries. Completely wild terrain. Even the Scoia'tael don't venture there. You should go see the wreck of the boat it recently sank. Inspect any traces it's left. See the destruction.
Where's this wreck?
Venture south into the forest, then turn east toward the river. You'll find the ruins of a bridge erected long ago by the Enshe. The wreck lies at their foot.
그 아래에 난파선이 있지. 남쪽으로 간 다음에 동쪽으로.
You'll find me by the boat wreck.
Jeez, Triss. Sure you're not
공간동으로 갈
overusing
거야?
those teleports.
Wanted to see a vista, eh?
아니, 나는 나도 데려가줘. 젠장. 난 알아서 가라는 거구만. 이건 뭐야? 약초구나. 좋아요. 알아서 갑시다. 맵 체크. 이쪽이네요. 케이런. 남쪽으로 가라고 했는데 여기가 아네즈카, 샌들러, 세드릭. 이쪽으로 가라는 건데 어쨌든 일단 내려갑시다. 퀘스트대로 움직이면 되겠죠? 여기 아네즈카라는 상인 같은 존재도 있는 것 같은데. 얘인가? 말레나다. 또 새로운 퀘스트야.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Commander Dorito will explain everything.
You've no right.
무슨 일인데?
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
어떻게 알아?
Any evidence?
What's it to you?
Easy. She loiters around the garrison, kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that.
I did!
That's your evidence?
겠냐?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
그럼 내가 갔다
I'll do
오지.
it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
어휴, 퀘스트가 그냥 우후죽순처럼 생겨나는 게 아주 위쳐3랑 똑같군요. 게롤트는 로빈든 마을을 여기가 로빈든 마을이구나. 그럼 여기에 그 바르톨로뮤 바지도 있겠군요. 이곳에서 병사들이 한 엘프 여인을 괴롭히는 장면을 목격했다. 자, 요거를 가봅시다. 요거부터 해볼까요? 플롯삼 아래에 있는 동굴로 가자. 그래, 내가 까짓것 그 동굴 가줄게.
We'll wait out here.
Make it quick.
여기냐? 그래, 알았어.
A lot of blood, and I'm about to find out who it belonged to.
동굴을 시작하자. 어우, 눈 아파. 어지러워. 뭔가 있었어. 약초다. 진에 있는 것 같은데? 너 뭐야? 야, 경찰검이 아니라 물검을 꺼내야지. 너무 많다. 근데 내 거 잡으면은 어쨌든 퀘스트 뺄수 있겠는데? 오, 나 죽겠다. 너무 아픈데? 진짜 아프다. 너무 많다 애들이. 제비 영상 중에 복용할 수 있다고? 그래? 아 이런 거는 그럼 여기다 놓고 못하나? 안 되는구나. 그럼 어떡해? 명상을 지금 전투 중에 할 수도 없고. 보자, 방법이 있을 텐데. 이대로 싸우면 개죽음인데? 야, 애들 너무 많다. 불러. 때리고 불러. 때리고 불러. 표현이 아니라 지금 표현으로 안 돼. 이근이라고 써야 돼. 와, 애들 너무 많다. 체력 회복할 때까지 버텼다가 한 번에 잡아야겠다. 하나, 둘, 셋. 이근이 있고. 안 맞았어. 양쪽에서 오게 만들면 안 돼. 콜당하면 안 돼. 주황구르기 너무 많아. 야, 너무 많아. 주황구르기 이근이 주황구르기 하나 둘 주황구르기 이근이 와, 내꺼 왼쪽 박스 주황구르기 이근이 오지마 체력 언제 차냐? 한 대 더. 하나, 둘. 내 컵으로 모든 인프를 파괴시켜? 내 컵부터 죽이고 보자, 일단. 와, 너무 빡세다. 쉬운 난도 맞나, 이거? 이근이 한 번 더. 달려오면은 야, 아, 미안하다. 이근이 불러. 이근이 한 방. 와, 이거 위험하다. 불러. 원기 찰 때까지 불러. 계속 불러. 하나, 둘, 셋. 너무 들어왔어. 좋아. 이근이 한 방. 때리고 불러. 애들이 좀 쫄았다. 아니야. 불러주고. 안돼. 불러. 할 수 있어. 이근이 한 방. 좋았어. 거의 다 잡았다. 하나, 둘. 오케이, 레벨업. 이근이 한 방. 하나. 오, 레벨업 하면 체력이 다 차는구나. 넌 죽었다, 이놈아. 됐다. 다 잡았나? 와, 진짜 너무 많다. 너무 많은데, 진짜 거? 와, 장난 아니다.
Should be something at the end of this trail.
핏자국을 따라가면 뭔가 나오겠군. 괴물, 미쳐, 서로. 이건 보상인 것 같고. 와, 힘들었다. 여기 핏자국이 있네요. 보상만 좀 챙겨갈게요. 전리품. 아, 적들 더 있는 것 같다, 느낌이. 전투음인데, 이거? 전투 부금인데? 부금인데? 자국을 따라서 가야 되는데 핏자국이 저쪽을 향하고 있는데? 맞아, 이 아래쪽 좀만 더 구경하고 갈게요. 오씨, 역시 있었어. 대표되고. 와, 힘들었다. 여기가 지금 뭔가를 더 봐야 되는데, 내가 볼 때. 아, 더 있어. 여기 더 있어. 저기 있다. 오케이. 여기 핏자국. 여기도 핏자국이야?
Even more blood.
피가 점점 많아진대. 더 센 놈 있는 거 아니야? 네커 대장 같은 거? 올라가야 되는데? 아 참, 나 레벨업 했지? 레벨업 했으니까 이것도 찍어주고, 원기재생, 단검 투척 능력, 체력 올려줍시다.
Scoia'tael arrows. This is pretty clear.
스코이아텔이 죽인 건 확실하네. 말레나와 대화하자. 그럼 스코이아텔이 죽인 게 맞나 보다. 이리로 쭉 들어가면 어떻게 되나? 철광석이 엄청 많다 여기. 노다진데. 올라갈 수 있다 여기. 끝인가? 잠겼어. 마을하고 이어지는 곳이야. 오케이. 다시 아까 그 동굴 입구로 가는 방법밖에 없겠네요.
Find anything in there?
2 soldiers.
What happened to them?
화살에 맞았어.
They're dead, riddled with arrows.
I know nothing about that.
What do you think, Witcher?
Seems like 2 soldiers wandered into the cave, maybe to drive away monsters. But just because somebody convinced them to go. I don't know how many monsters they managed to kill, but I do know who got them. Scoia'tael.
Bollocks.
Last I recall, Neckers don't know how to use bows.
Hey, lads! Let's find a tree!
No! I'll tell you everything! Just don't kill me, please!
드러나 보자.
Speak.
You need to see this. You won't understand otherwise.
See ploughing what? The bitch is lying!
안내해봐.
We'll see. You lead.
변명할 기회 정도는 줘야지. 아니면은 이게 지금 설마 우리를 유도하려는 건 아니겠지? 매복 장소로 말이야. 넌 가만히 있지 않겠어. 불안한데. 여기 내가 왔던 곳인데. 스코이아텔 근거지인데 여기. 근데 파밍 안 한 것도 있다. 챙겨가야지. 이따 다 팔아야겠다. 예스. 잘 됐다. 느낌이 안 좋다. 이것 봐. 왜 이럴 줄 알았어. 야, 있어봐. 잘 가라.
Bloody squirrels. Thanks for the help, Witcher. Here's your orange. You're coming with us, bitch. You shouldn't have left Dimitri. Stupid whore.
Death awaits you all. Curse you, Dwan.
와, 진짜 거짓말한 거였네. 참. 아, 서지금 무게를 초과했대. 달릴 수가 없어 이제. 천천히 가죠 뭐. 천천히 가서 아이템도 팔고 돈도 벌고. 아이템 팔아야 되는데 빨리 팔자.
I think the stew's ready.
Quiet, woman. Artist at work.
You might want to stir it.
갑옷도 팔아버리자. 됐죠? 강인한 커틀러스 14에서 21. 오, 지금 내가 가지고 있는 것보다 좋은데. 강인한 위쳐의 은검 이렇게 2개 사야지. 그 다음에 갑옷 씨앗알의 갑옷 플러스 8이다 우와, 이거 사주자. 자, 갈가마기 갑옷보다 플러스 1 더 높고요. 아, 출혈이나 중독 저항은 오히려 좀 더 낫네. 체력도 플러스 5가 안되고 대신 표식에 추가 피해를 줍니다. 강인한 커틀러스 검은 테메리아 검보다 일단 훨씬 좋다. 위쳐의 은검 에어론다이트보다 좋은게 맞네요. 좋아, 이렇게 바꿔줍시다. 그리고 에어론다이트는 일단 버리진 말고 강철검만 팔아줍시다. 갑옷도 일단 옷이, 어우 근데 옷이 발감하게 갑옷이 더 멋있긴 하다.
Don't try anything stupid.
오케이, 이렇게 돌아다녀봅시다.
They pinch my ass.
지금 그럼 뭐 해야 되지? 네커 퇴치도 했는데 지금 우린 그럼 어딜 가서 보상을 받지?
Hey there, Witcher!
왜?
Are you Geralt of Rivia, sir?
Who's asking?
Thank you, Master, for what you did outside La Valette Castle.
Our family would have perished if not for you. Please accept this modest gift.
무슨 일이지? 기억하고 있다니 고맙군.
Thank you.
May the gods protect you.
아, 내가 구해줬던 시민들이구나. 마누라 찾으셨네. 다행이다. 해전병들에게 전했으니 프롤로그에서 진행했던 퀘스트였죠. 오, 여기서 이렇게 보상을 받네. 이게 또 위쳐의 매력이죠. 아주 뿌듯하구만.
Something's troubling me. Let's hear it.
아니, 공고에 대한 보상을 누구한테 받을 수 있지?
Come on, nearly got him. Go on, a wee bit more.
이게 아니고.
Change your grip. Humans know as much about arm wrestling as I know about screwing trolls.
Welcome.
Left hook.
Watch out for the left hook.
왜 창고를 열지? 아, 여기 창고 쓸 수 있구나. 그럼 이거 보관하자. 발감하기 가보고 이런 다이트 보관해 줍시다. 무게가 꽤 나가는 것들은 여기다 보관을 하면 좋겠네요. 보자. 뭐 없네 별로. 좋았어.
We have sinned for... I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me understanding. Perhaps Providence grants you luck, and then I shall give you this prize. Perhaps you will make better use of it. Only the gods know the prize will fall to
결국
you.
그거 하는 거 아니야? 도박하는 거 아니야? 도박.
What now? We have sinned.
여기 전투 여기 그거 있다.
What's going on here?
A competition, brother.
그래 시야.
When the port closed, we're bored off our asses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
Contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
물론이지. 한번 해봅시다.
Oh yeah.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
올인이야 올인. 최대한으로 걸어보자.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin. Punches lights out!
D. 훨씬 재밌어 이게. 오우 위험했다. W. 또.
In the kidneys!
A. 들어와. W. 끝났다. 패턴이 좀 반복적이긴
Wouldn't want to get
한데.
on your bad side. Up
그래,
for
재밌어.
another, brother.
물론이지. 바로
Who's up next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flippers.
Show us your orange. So, what'll it be?
물론이지. 해보자.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
오 덩치 좋다. 아이고 나 잘못 눌렀어.
Kick the plowing bastard!
와 어렵다 생각보다.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
그래도 훨씬
Hey, champ.
재밌었죠.
What?
I
미쳐
can tell
원해
you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
That was fucking poetry.
밤에
Up for another, brother.
한번 해보자.
Who's up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So, what'll it be?
해보자고. 25래? 문제 없지.
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
오, 약해 보인다. 조금 되니까 더 세 보이는데.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
끝나겠는데? 끝났죠?
Wouldn't want to get on your bad side. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
고마워. 1대1 플롯삼. 봅시다. 파이트 클럽. 그렇지. 자, 저녁 때 여관 옆에서 지기와 만나자라고 하네요. 저녁 때. 명상을 하면은 바로 갈 수 있겠네요. 됐다. 진짜 저녁인데? 여기 있다.
Betting on my boys won't
They
give
say
no
there's no
fucking
need
grief.
to be.
They'll soon pay you back. King Ziggy ain't no thief. Who does King Ziggy behold? Given any thought to my proposal?
좋군.
I'm ready.
I'll explain on the way.
Spit it out.
And they say
Know
there's
what
no
Flotsam's famous for?
Nothing.
You're wrong there. There are only two towns worth visiting in the Pontar Valley. Bondar, famous for having the most beautiful whores in the north, and Flotsam, for having the best fist-fighting scene.
Who organizes these fights?
Officially, no one. But look hard and you'll be surprised what you can find. It's a vibrant scene with winners and losers of all kinds. I promote fighters, place them in...
Halt!
Don't recognise King Ziggy?
I know you, but who's the other one? He looks dangerous.
Like all of King Ziggy's fighters.
Well, that farmhand you brought in last time was carried out all broken in no time.
This one will be different. You'll see. The Commandant himself will bet a fortune on him.
All right. But if I'm to let him in, he has to leave all his weapons here.
Oh.
Fine.
You're a rich man already.
The weapons will be waiting in the trunk outside the gate.
화이트 클럽. 킹지기를 따라가자. 가시죠, 킹지기.
Burrito.
In the flesh.
Does he condone these fights?
Condone? He sets them up. A lot of coin at stake here. I haven't been too lucky lately, but I believe you'll change that. People will remember King Ziggy. Just don't disappoint me.
어디로 가는 거야? 로레도의 대저택인데 여긴?
Sock it to him!
Ziggy the Clown returns.
And in grand fashion. I've got a contender who's
아이고,
about
이
to be
로레도가
famous.
지체하는 곳이었구만.
The Monster Slayer. How'd you talk him into fighting?
King Ziggy has his ways.
All in all, looks promising.
We're about to make Flotsam famous for its mug fights. They'll sing songs about Ziggy and Geralt. You just win and I'll take care of the rest. Ready?
싸워보고 싶어.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Grand. I'll hear you say my name with reverence yet. Twigs will be your first opponent. So called because Bones snapped with his every punch.
I love these pussies with cocky names.
Finish the fucker off!
보자. 어이구. 오, 체력 많이 단다. 잔가지는 얘 생김새 때문에 잔가지.
Sock it to him!
WS. 오, 새로운 패턴. A.
Stand your ground!
D, W. 오, 나이스. 이길 수 있겠다. S. 한 방만 더. W.
Sock it to him!
한 방 더. S. A. 가능성 S. W.
Stand your ground!
Beautiful job rearranging his face.
Who's next?
One Punch Matho. Name says it all. Downs most opponents with his first punch.
첫 방? 뭔가
I'll see if I can't make him throw a second.
스킬이 있나?
Sock it to him!
오! 안 맞으면 되잖아.
Finish the fucker off! Sock it to him!
끝나겠는데 이제 마무리인데? 그렇지. 와 체력 많다 얘. 맷집이 좋네.
Stand your ground!
그렇지 한 대도 안 맞았어.
You're the discovery of my lifetime.
Think we're made for each other?
Indeed. but we've a long way to go. The next opponent is Smugface, also known as Tasseldick.
Not too popular then.
He has tassels on his clothes. Last month, he bit his opponent's ear off.
싸워보고 싶군.
Bring on this Tasseldick.
Finish the fucker off!
오, 도시 좋다.
Stand your ground!
오, 수싸움. 네, 이런 전투가 더 좋은 것 같아요.
Finish the
아케이드
fucker
시대
off!
게임은, 퀘스트는 진짜 싸우는 것보다는 이런 버튼식으로 하는 게 좋은 것 같아요.
Stand your ground!
그렇지.
One more and we'll be rich and famous.
Who is it?
Stanek. In a rumble, it takes at least 4 lads to take him down.
I'll do it single-handed.
Don't underestimate him.
단손은 아니야.
Witcher, come here a minute.
뭔가
It's impressive technique.
Thanks.
Last fight's coming up, and everyone's betting on the dead cert.
설마 지라는 건가?
Except for me.
What do you want, Dorito?
Stanek has to win, but the true winners will be you and me. A third of the jackpot's yours, and that's not an offer.
그리고 난 사기꾼이 아니지.
I see. You're a regular con.
Your opinions don't interest me. You ought to take a dive. That's that.
Piss off, old man.
꼭 이러더라. 주대넥이라면 사실 생각해보니까 이름이 낯설지가 않아서 지금 생각해보니까 얘 걔잖아. 위쳐 1에서도 나오지 않았나? 위쳐 1에서도 마지막 보스로 나왔던 것 같은데.
Finish the fucker off!
내 기억이 맞다면. 생김새를 보니까 떠올랐어. 이름하고 뭔가 매칭이 됐어.
Stand your ground!
Pay up.
Here's your coin. The guards will take you to the gate. You'll regret this.
I told you we'd win. I've got a real sense for these things.
I think you owe me something.
Why don't we have some fun first? A free round at every inn, not to mention the girls.
You can screw my share.
내 옷. 내가 약초술사의 장갑이 있었나? 전리품도 끼고 다니자. 됐다. 파이트클럽 퀘스트 완료죠. 봅시다. 퀘스트를 체크해봅시다. 끝난 것들은 여기 체크가 돼있고, 한판 붙자 플롯삼. 이거 바르톨리무 바지가 로빈든 마을에 있다고 했죠? 일단 요거부터 해보죠. 플롯삼 한판 붙자 퀘스트부터 해보죠.
I tell him I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch.
아직 팔씨름은 어떻게 하는지 잘 모르는데.
sends his regards, punk.
뭐야?
About what, new boy? Maybe we ought to try some
싸우자는 거야
honest
지금?
work from time to time.
오 진짜 싸우자는 거네? 올라프야 이름이? 이름 귀엽다. 로레도가 암살 시도를 했나 본데 나를? 만약에 로레도의 말을 듣고 지는 척 해주게 된다면 이런 일이 없는데, 내 맘대로 그냥 이겨버리면은 이렇게 밤에 나를 노리는 자객들을 볼 수 있는 거네요.
And they say there's no amusement here.
가만히 있자. 거기가 어디더라?
I know your kind.
이쪽이었다. 로빈든 마을. 로빈든 마을에 있는 바르톨로뮤 바지라는 사람입니다. 어디 보자. 바르톨로뮤 바지.
Want you to see a vista, eh?
어디에 있을까? 로빈든. 이 사람인가? 여기 있다.
This is not the best time.
I'll come back later.
지금은 아니래요. 곧 오겠습니다. 지금이 새벽이라 그렇구나. 낮에 옵시다. 저기 있다.
What do you want?
I heard you're the local arm wrestling champ.
You bet I am.
I'd like to change that.
Many tried and walked away with shit in their britches. You want to go?
Let's go.
You bet I do.
All right, come with me. Let's do it now. I'll be tied up later.
All right.
팔씨름 어떻게 하는지 알면 좋을 텐데. 가자.
Ready?
Let's do it.
배고렌. 와, 엄청 세다. 근데 어떻게 하는지 모르겠어. 이게 맞아? 지금 내가 잘하고 있는 게 맞아? 맞는 것 같아. 내가 지금 마우스로 움직이고 있거든요? 아니, 아닌가봐. 이겼어. 잘 모르겠다. 아직도.
Strong as an ox. Here are your orange. Once we had a company of Adam Pangrat's mercenaries here. I'm the strongest here, so I took on a due. But that lad's got superhuman strength. He beat me like a child. If you ever see him, tell him Bard Bargy drinks to his health.
All right.
아, 이것도 이제 끝난 건 아니고 아듀라는 사람을 또 만나는 걸로 이어지네요. 는 끝난 게 맞고. 챔피언 됐어. 플롯삼의 챔피언 되었군요. 좋아, 완벽해. 자, 케이런 같은, 지금 케이런이 메인 퀘스트고. 좋습니다. 지금 트롤, 엔드레가 퇴치, 네커 퇴치. 네커는 방금 사실 퇴치한 것 같긴 해. 어쨌든 네커 퇴치. 그 다음에 이 광기의 마수라는 그 폐허가 된 저택에 대한 그 퀘스트가 또 아직 남아있거든요. 요것들은 또 다음에 한번 이어서 진행을 해보도록 하겠습니다. 일단 이 케이런 퀘스트를 진행하기 앞서서 요 많은 퀘스트들을 또 앞서서 해봐야겠죠. 오늘은 이렇게 파이트 클럽하고 팔씨름 퀘스트 위주로 마무리를 하고 계속해서 다음에 스토리를 이어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 오늘은 여기까지 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.